Thanks for joining in. We've got another great guest here on TAN TV, the African American Network, with a local feel and a global reach. And I want to introduce my friend Kidus Tesafe. Young man is in Frankfurt, Germany. Kidus, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Kidus Tesafe. I'm 18 years old. I just turned 18. I currently play on a semi-professional men's team here in Germany. So got a lot of D1, D2 guys or former pros playing with me, and learning from them. I learned like college is like the thing I want to do for me personally, and I always thought it wasn't like possible for me to go to college from Germany, but they told me I can do it, and now I'm trying to go college next year in the class of 2025.
That's awesome, man. Basketball really globally, man, has expanded. And
Yes,
we talked a little bit about the JUCO scene, junior college scene,
yes,
and I know you've been doing a little research into it
yes,
and
sir.
that kind of stuff. Being a JUCO product myself, man, I'm all for it. You know, what intrigues you most about the junior college route?
The best thing about the junior college route is just that I can improve academically and just athletically because I think there's a lot of players that think they're ready for college but they're not. And the JUCO prepares you for like a 4 year school in 2 years, and I think that's like a good thing, especially for me as an international. I don't really have a name for myself like at any level, like high school or anything, and that really gives me the chance to get my feet in the water in the college level and just make a name for myself.
Perfect, man. Perfect. I mean, and you told me that you're willing to go anywhere.
Yes,
The
sir.
best
Anywhere.
opportunity,
Yes, sir.
and that's going to serve you well, man. There's dogs in junior college, but there's opportunity, and uh, and that's a good thing. Hey, so tell me a little about you know the Germany scene in basketball. You said you're playing semi-pro. What's
Yeah.
kind of the progression when from youngster to semi-pro?
To be honest, in Germany, they're like in like youth, they're like two leagues that are like highly watched or that's like recruited from that leagues. It's like the U16, it's YBBO, and the U19 is MBBO. And
Okay.
these two leagues are like the most players that go to college or to anything or high school from here.
Yeah.
They're from those two leagues. So basically, you can the NBBL level is like I would the good teams are like on D3, D2 level, and the YBBL is like a mid varsity team on high school. So you can really it really depends on the area you're from because not every team is like on the level they you think they are on, but it's really we got a lot of pro teams out here because we got the BBO, it's the first league, and like the guys from the U19, they play on the Pro B, Pro A. It's like the second league. So after that, it's just semi-professional. So it's two semi-professional leagues, and then it's amateur.
Yeah. So like you were saying that you hope to come over here to start college.
Yes, sir.
Uh, so there's really not that type of route there where you are.
No, it's not really because most of the players, even the ones that play on the highest U19 league in Germany, they they usually quit after the U19 league because some of their teammates may get pro offers or they play on a pro team and then they think why didn't I get the opportunity and they think yeah it doesn't make no sense where should I go and then they just quit and then there's the players who think more of themselves and who think yeah I can do more than just second league Germany, and they don't get the chance either. So they either quit or they give up for 1 year, and then they try to come back. But it just really, I told my friends too, because I have friends that did the same thing. They quit after the U19. I told them y'all should go college because they had the film, they had the exposure. They was maybe on the national team. I told them you can do it, but they was like, nah. Why should I do it? 1 year later, they came to me, yo, can I still do it? I'm like, it's difficult now because y'all stopped playing for 1 year and y'all just gave up on yourself. So
Yeah.
that's really
So you're
important.
telling me that you really, not arrogantly, but confidently
Yes,
believe
sir.
in yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's obvious that you're a leader if these guys are coming to you for information and coming back. So that's a good thing.
yeah.
Um, your background in Germany, so you kind of traveled the U16, U19 track.
I didn't play on the U16 or U19.
Okay.
Because like this season is my last chance to play like U19. I didn't start. I started playing basketball 5 years ago. So
Okay.
5 years ago, I played on my local team, which is like pure amateur. It's just straight having fun. It wasn't like
Hmm.
some serious practice or anything. And after
Yeah.
1 year, I realized like this is not where I want to stay. What I want to do, I don't want to just be an amateur. I want to get as good as possible. And I was like the best guy on my team, so I thought, yeah, this is not the right place for me. I want to learn from somebody. And
Hmm.
this is where I wanted to leave, but COVID started. So COVID, all the
Oh.
all the leagues, all the everything got shut down over here. So there wasn't no practicing with masks. Everything got shut down. The courts got closed outside. Everything was closed. So basically, I had like 1 year where we couldn't do nothing, like more than 1.5 years. And after that, I came back. It was my last U16 season. So I played one more season on my old team. And half of the season, I left to it was a club near to me.
Hmm.
It's in Wiesbaden. I don't know if you know the town. They got an army base too.
Okay.
And they they took me for the U18 team. That's the highest U18 league in Germany. So I was
Okay.
going I was going to play there for I was practicing with them 6 months or something. We was playing, and then qualification game started. So for the next season, and for the next season qualification games, my old team, which I was playing with before, like my first team, my hometown team,
Hmm.
they was like, yeah, we want to play in that league too. So because in that year everybody could play qualification because of COVID the year before, and I was like, yeah, let me play the qualification for my old team, like for my hometown, because I can't play against my hometown, you know.
Yeah.
And
Loyalty. Yeah.
yeah, coaches told me too, like you should come here. This is your hometown. If you make it, you got a big role and everything. And then I went there. We signed me up and everything, and we got a new coach. The coach told me, "You're gonna play four." You know, in Germany, the thing is, if you above 6 foot, they trying to put you in that forward center space because you just a little bit taller than the rest. And I told him, uh, I was supposed to come here to play one or two. I can play the two, it's no problem. I can play a stretch two, a three.
Okay.
I know I know I can play in that league, you know. So that was like a really challenging time after that because I had to find a team. Like I had like 1 month to find a team.
Yeah. All right, man. So now we talked about positions a little bit. So give us your, what you bring to the table, what's your height, what position. So let us know what you bring to the table.
Um, I would say I'm a combo guard. I can bring the ball. I can play the pick and roll, but I would say my primary role is off the ball. I'm like I can go get the ball if I get a handoff or if I just get a kick out. I can attack myself, but I'm a catch and shoot guy. I'm like I would describe myself as like a Clay Thompson. That's like my primary uh player. What's it called?
That you model
When
your game after.
yeah. So I'm just like catch and shoot threes. That's my best strength, I would say. And pick and roll, like out the pick and roll, I can create really well because you play the pick and roll. Players play, they pick up the ball or something. I really like to wait and see how the help side or if they hatch or how they react to the pick, and then get the big man open most of the times or shoot it myself.
All right. All right. And, as we kind of wrap up right now, I like to ask people outside of basketball, what would you consider to be your hobby?
Outside of basketball, my hobby, I would say reading for real, because
Okay.
like books. Let me show you one of my favorite books
All
I'm
right.
reading right. It's like my favorite book. I've been reading this for like 2 years or something. The
Okay.
Inner Game of Tennis. I got it. You know Jeremy McCain.
Yeah.
Jeremy McCain showed me. I saw it on his YouTube series, and
Uh,
I bought it back then. Well, while he was in high school, it was about. It's just not. It's not just about tennis. It's like the inner game of sports. It's described with tennis, but it just with shooting with everything. It helps you a lot, like for the mental part of the game. And
so the
another
inner
one,
game of tennis.
yeah, the inner game of tennis.
All right.
I can. This is like a book I will vouch for real, because
All
this
right.
is really it helped me a lot myself too.
Yeah.
This is The Power of Now. I'm actually reading it right now, so I can't really say much about it, but I really like that book too. And this like speaks for itself. It's just mental
Yeah.
training for peak performance. So it's just mental training too, like for sports again.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for sharing those, man. I like to read as well.
yeah,
I haven't come across those titles, but I'm gonna have to look them up, man. You done changed my life a little bit. Thanks for joining us this morning
problem. Thank you
um,
so much for the
from
opportunity.
Frankfurt, Germany, looking for a Jew code so we can get started. And thanks for coming
Pre-
and have a great day.
You too.